Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our Meet the Challengers session for the Sandbox Alpha Season 5. My name is George Wong. I am the Regional Director for the Sandbox, looking after the Southeast Asian region. Now, this particular campaign, if you watch my challenge video, was something that I looked forward to for a very long time. We've been talking about doing something like this for more than a year now, and I think that of the success of Alpha Season 4 and how many of our Southeast Asian community was so active, being in the top 10 ranks in terms of number of players, playtime, earnings, rewards, etc. We felt that Alpha Season 5 was the first time that we could actually introduce something like this. Now, this is the first of our SEA challenge, so this is very specific to our community in Southeast Asia. And we hope to do more of this in future seasons as well. But for the very first run, we made it a private invitational. And today's session is about introducing the challengers to you. For some of these, I have worked directly before with, and I'm very happy to have them on board for this first invitational. But the rest I'm meeting for the very first time, and it's a very, very great opportunity for not just you, but myself to get to know our challengers here today. Now, and if you are not yet participating in Alpha Season 5, Alpha Season 5 is something that we introduced very quickly. We didn't take too long to introduce the next season, which is something that we hope to roll out more seasons this year. But this in particular is something that I personally am very excited about. It's because of Jurassic World. And Jurassic World is something, from the early days when I was young, we watched the movie. And then now we get to collect dinosaurs in NFT form. I have every one of them. I'm sorry to say to some of my friends, but I do like dinosaurs. So, and I really felt like this was a very interesting way for us to introduce our communities to have a bit more of a competitive edge. Now, naturally, as the title indicates, this is a Parkour Showdown. So this is the theme for this season. So in future seasons, we would be having different themes as well, and the game would be different as well. So we're going to do this more, and we hope that not only you would aspire to be a challenger. We don't know if it's going to be an invitational next season, but it might be open. That depends on the community if you want to really jump in, and then we'll have a mix of invitationals and public teams. And today I'm going to take a bit of time to explain some of the mechanics behind it. So in this particular challenge, we have 4 invitationals who are joining us as challengers. Each of them come from a different country, and they will be playing the games that is being featured on Alpha Season 5. Now, the first game is confirmed, which means that the first game that they're going to compete, 4 of them, one-on-one. So it's a knockout round where today we will be picking randomly who will be competing against who. Okay, so we will know who are the 2 pairs that will be competing before moving on to the next round, which is the finals. Now, this is a very different way of competing, because they will be competing on the same game, but it will be a bit like an Olympic style, right? They will get 3 tries or 3 time, and the goal is to complete it in the fastest time possible. Okay. Now, the first game would have you're supposed to complete it within 2 to 2.5 minutes. That's as long as it takes. So it's not going to be really long. So we're going to take all the 3 times that you play and average the best average score wins. So it's not about having 1 good run. It's about having 3 good runs and getting the best average score. So one-on-one, they will compete, and who gets the best average score at the end of the day will move on to the next round. Now, the twist is these games are not essentially too hard, but we this Sunday will vote on a handicap, which means we will remove one thing that is a feature inside. I'll give you an example. If the game features double jump, so double jump is one of the new features we introduced in Alpha Season 5, and it's like a superpower, and it's also key to many of the games we're introducing in Alpha Season 5. Now, the community can vote that you cannot use double jump to complete the challenge, even though the game was designed for it. So I'm not saying that's it. That might be one of the handicap, right? There will only be 1 handicap, but we will have 3, which we will ask the community to vote on before your practice round. So why a practice round? So a practice round is very important because during this session, we will invite you to join as one of the supporters of these 4 challenges. Okay, so you can join. Today we have Falcro, we have Midnight Meow or MM, we have Shine, and we have Nicolo, right? All representing their respective countries. Yeah, they'll introduce them in a while, but I'm going to go through this briefing first. So you choose whom you want to support, and you can only support one of them, okay? And you'll be an official team member. During the practice run, which is going to be live streamed by the respective partners and challengers, you can join in and kind of help them devise a better strategy based on the handicap that we introduced. So it's about getting community to contribute an idea to help them to bring down the time as much as possible. Now, I've been playing that game, and I'm not the best at parkour games. I really hate jumping puzzles, to be very honest, which is why I picked it. I didn't pick it because I was good at it. I picked it because I'm bad at it. And that's why I want to see these really gaming aficionados kind of showcase their talent. But I've seen the fastest times, and they're like 40 seconds. And I'm doing it in 2 minutes, or my fastest was 1 minute and 50 seconds. So I'm obviously not the best at it. And I've tried it many, many times. But and what we are trying to help you, and what the community has to help the challenger that you're supporting, to help them to find better ways with the handicap to win. Okay. Now, and of course, during the competition, we hope you come in, you show your support, you share that they're challenging, and if you can retweet them and stuff, it's good. It's to support your challenger that you're supporting. That's even better. Now, if the challenger that you pick is the winner, you as the community will also have a separate prize which you share. So you have a reason to support your challenger to win. Okay. So that's why we ask you to choose. So this session today, Meet the Challenger, is a way for you to understand about your challenger that you want to support, and you want to put your bet behind them. Okay. So this is the key. All right. We want to make it as interactive as possible. I want you to like talk about it, give your input. It's not just about you competing, it's about your representative competing. Okay. So that's very crucial. Now, if the challenger makes a mistake and uses the handicap even by accident, that run is cancelled. Okay, that's very important to know. So the run is cancelled if they make a mistake. So they only get 2 chances to make a mistake. And then to forfeit the run. So that means maximum they can run the challenge 5 times, but only the best 3 times is picked. So if they run 3 times and it's perfect, they have to make a tactical decision. Do I want to run 3 perfect runs? Or if let's say he or she is on run number 2 and they realize the time is bad, we allow you to intentionally invoke the handicap so that that run is cancelled. You have to make that decision. That means intentionally failing a run is also a strategy if you don't think your time is good. So we are trying to introduce a mechanic that makes it interesting. But ultimately, we will only pick 3 of the best runs. So even if you choose to forfeit 2, only 3 times, 3 runs. But if you fail, and that means you only get 2 runs that is successful, which is unfortunate, but it happens, then we will take 2 and divide by 3, which is then your time's going to be pretty poor. You get what I mean? And then we'll add a factor to ensure that the numbers make sense. Right? It's not going to be too low. It's not going to be 2 divided by 3. Sorry, it's we got to factor max time for the third and then divide it. So you don't want to fail your best 3 runs, right? However, if you're very confident, you practice run, you've done it so many times, you think you're good, then then you can just go do all 3 without having to utilize the handicap mechanic. Okay. So if you don't understand challenges, you can ask, because I made the rules. So you can decide if you wanted to know more about what this means. But what I'm trying to share with the community is that this is a strategy that they can deploy, and they have to be tactical about it. Now, the second game, although I've announced it, might change. And the reason why is because there has been requests for a something more challenging, because they felt like the community is the challenges are really strong. So I haven't decided yet. We will put it to a community choice for the finals. Now the finals, where only the last 2 will compete, they will not get a chance to practice. They will still have a handicap, but they won't know until the game starts. So they will have to do it on the spot. The rules will still apply. It's going to be best of 5 with 2 chances for handicap failure. But they won't know what the handicap is. So they'll just have to practice it as much as possible and on the spot to make it challenging to decide what to do before they run it. So we hope that these curveballs would make the thing more interesting. Now, no doubt, I think the new special abilities is very fun for the gameplay. But I feel that without the special abilities, you also find how useful it is, and you wish you had it, right? And that's why I wanted to introduce this element. So it's most likely going to be based around removing a superpower or special move in that was introduced, but it could be something else. So if you want to participate in choosing, like helping us to pick what are the handicap for the game that the challengers will go through, please join us on Sunday night, where we will be doing a play together session. So very casual. We're going to just come on. We'll be playing it together. Everyone can chat and give their input. And then we will then finalize on 3 by the end of the stream. And then we will put it to a vote by the community. Okay. So this is where it gets interesting. If you're interested in that, make sure to join. Now, of course, for the community, you can also take this opportunity to join our SEA Arena. Now, SEA Arena is a way for us to reward you. For every task you do, you actually get rewarded. I believe you will at least get, WXP from WTG. Thank you to our partner WTG for the WXG. And also you would stand a chance to win our grand prize. We do have about, I believe it's 5,000 sand for the grand prize winner of the SEA Arena. So you will already get rewarded by playing, participating in SEA Arena. I believe the links will be shared by my team members soon. So make sure to join SEA Arena, and also to join what's that called? We'll have a form for you to actually select the challenger that you want to support. Okay. Now, you can wait until the end of the stream. You've listened to everything, and you can even wait for us when we choose who will be competing against who, for you to decide whose team you want to be on. And for you, if you're choosing a challenger to support, you will have to assess a different thing. If you go for what you think is the most popular, it means that a lot of people will support the most popular person, which is great. But because the prize pool is the same, if there's a lot of people, so let's say 100 people supporting the most popular challenger, then the prize pool is shared by 100 people. So you may want to strategize and think, maybe I want to take a bet on someone else whom you feel like is strong, maybe has less followers, and then you want to join that because your prize pool might be bigger. Okay. To me, all of them are big, but I'm just saying that this is tactical. It also, I just want you to spend a bit of time to assess your own strategy and who you want to back, and then you have more reason to join the practice session and help them win. Now, for those who get knocked out in the first round, they will then choose, after getting knocked out, who among the final two they want to support. So the challengers who get knocked out will choose the finalists to support. So they become part of that team. So if that team wins, then all the followers from both team A and team C that gets knocked out, for example, will win the prize pool. So this gives an incentive for even the knocked out challengers to look at their opponents and decide who they want to support with the community, right? So that's something that I hope that makes it a bit interesting. Now, this mechanic is the first, so I don't know if you fully like it or not like it, community, but we hope that this will excite you and give us feedback for us to make the next one even better. So without further ado, I've gotten the full background, and it's an AMA. So at the end, you are free to ask questions of the challengers, or if you want to ask questions that you think will help the challengers to strategize, you can also do that. Okay. So for now, let me first introduce all our challengers. Let's bring them on screen, all four of them first. Let me just quickly show Falcro, Miko, Shine, and MM or Midnight Meow. MM is so MM is from Thailand. Falcro is Team Indonesia. Mikolo is Team Philippines, and Shine is from Team Vietnam. Say a big hi to all of them, guys. Say
Hello,
hello.
everyone.
Hello guys,
Hello,
mabuhay.
guys.
Hey. So I'm going to ask each of them to do a quick introduction first of themselves, so you can say what you want. But challengers, I want to highlight that you are trying to get them to support you. Okay. So say the right thing. That's all on you. All right. So I'll go with people I'm less familiar with first. So I'm meeting both MM and Shine for the first time on stream. So let's maybe start with MM, whose mic's already unmuted. MM, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Midnight Meow from Alice Arcade and represent Thailand. I create Web3 content and love showing people the fun side of blockchain gaming.
Great. Nice.
Thank
Then
you.
that's great. I really need to watch all your streams, guys. I'm so sorry. I will get to it. I promise. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, maybe Shine. Shine, I think you are pretty famous as well in Vietnam.
Yes. Hi everyone. I'm Shai. I'm from It Game 5 and we are a gaming and NFT community in Vietnam. So I'm also a gamer and content creator on this and TikTok. Yes. I'm still a community manager in It Game 5 too.
Great. Thank you for that. Next, Falcro for Indonesia.
Hello, everyone. I'm Falcro. I'm from Indonesia, and I love all things about Pokemon, strategy, trading card games. That's basically what I'm known for. You can find me on YouTube, where I dive deep into lots of fun gameplay and other contents as well. I've been in the gaming space for about 5 years, and I love exploring new things, especially in Web3 these past few years. Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks, Falcro. And last but not least, of course, is Mikolo.
Hey, what's up, guys? Mabuhay. I'm Mikolo. I'm from the Philippines and I'm a content creator. I started creating content about Web3 since pandemic, and I played the Sandbox since Alpha Season 2. And yeah, I'm so excited to compete with this guys. And I'm a casual gamer, but I'll do my best. Shout out to the Philippines community. Let's go!
So it seems like Mikolo has painted himself as the target to beat since he's been playing since Alpha Season 2. He tried to reduce it by saying he's a casual gamer, but I'm pretty sure it's a challenge to all of you that he's someone you want to beat hard, right? Excuse me.
No.
But okay, so let's get to know all of you a little bit. I'm gonna invite each of you to answer these questions. But I think first and foremost, let's go in reverse. Let's start with Mikolo. Could you tell us a bit about like how did you, we got into Alpha Season 2 and onwards, but tell us a bit more about you as a gamer in general. Like, what kind of player are you? Are you the kind that likes to play very grindy games? Tell us a bit about your favorite game. You don't have to say the Sandbox, guys. Just tell us what the game that you love playing, the type of game you love playing. Let us know how competitive you are. Have you won anything? Stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, what I said earlier, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not a professional gamer, but I love playing games because it's fun to play and it relaxes me. And um, I don't have any achievements about gaming, but I'm pretty competitive, I would say. Especially in terms of like this tournament, I give my all every time we have a tournament, and I love RPG games actually. Yeah, shooting games. That's what I love to do, and pretty interesting that will be having a parkour game inside the sandbox. So yeah, it's my favorite.
Okay,
So
again,
no
again,
pressure, guys. I'm just a casual player.
painting yourself as a target again. But okay. So I want all of you to think about it, but was like I'll come back to Mikolo with this question, but I'll give the rest. Don't answer it now. Answer it after you've answered this question. But one thing I want you to think about is what is your like number one achievement in gaming? I'll give you an example, right? I have put at least 1,000 hours in one game before, one single game. I didn't expect to do it, and that was in 6 months. I did that for Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't know I did that, and then I did that for Destiny 2 as well. And I'm still playing Destiny 2. So I'm just saying that think of one. It can be anything. We'll come back to that. But next, maybe we'll go to Falkro. Can you tell us a bit about yourself? You do a lot of gaming content. You talked about Pokemon. What kind of player are you? Let to know the gamer in you.
Okay, thank you, George. So yeah, I've been into gaming since I was a kid, but I'm a casual player too. I didn't go into compete. I didn't compete in a professional stage, but yeah, Pokemon was my first ever game that I enjoyed back in elementary school. So yeah, that's why basically I make content about it, because I really knew about it, and I realized that strategic games and strategy games always kept me hooked. I say I'm a strategist at heart, but I also love games that involves grinding in it. So it's quite triggering me when you say that you play Elder Scrolls Online, because I also play Elder Scrolls Online and lots of MMORPG as well. So yeah, looking forward to
Great.
Alpha Season 5.
I actually put 600 hours into Black Desert with a Filipino community once. Then I stopped because it took over my life. But yes, glad to see another ESO player. Shine, you're doing a lot of game content, so you must have a depth of experience as well. Let us know a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I started playing game when I was a kid with CS:GO. Over time, I got hooked on RPG and MMORPG. So I'm the type of player who's super persistent. I love grinding. So yeah, I'd say I'm true grinder at heart. It's the feeling that I hitting 100% completion in the game that is super satisfying. And
Right.
I also
Completion
love gaming for its community aspect, team-based match in League of Legends or co-op adventure in MMORPG are what kept me coming back. So
Mm.
I'm always looking for a way to support my team and keep team coordinate. So I would definitely call myself a solid team player.
Okay. I was gonna say you a team player.
Yes,
Nice. Also, you play quite a wide variety of games as well. FPS, mobile games as well. I see.
yes, I
Okay.
play a lot. And
Very
Sandbox
interesting.
is one of them.
Nice. What about yourself? Do you do much games?
Um, I love playing mobile games. Especially League of Legends.
League of
Um,
Legends.
yes, I mix between a team player and a solo creator depending
Mm.
on the boost and mission. I play mobile every day
Oh,
with my
really?
team. Yes.
Wow. Wow. So have you won anything?
Mm, I want a fun for my team.
Mm. Great. Okay. So I feel like everyone has experience. So is this for most of you? Is this the first time you're competing for a prize? I'm just curious. I don't know. Maybe you guys have won lots of things. I'm so sorry. I'm out of it. But I really want to know. Like, have you won? Is this your first time competing for a prize?
No, this is not my first time.
Not your first time? Oh,
I've
okay.
been on a tournament before, but yeah, not
Okay.
like this. Not like this Web3 games.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. What about like Shine? Have you competed before?
Yeah, I compete a lot of games
Oh,
from Web
really?
2 to Web 3. Yeah.
So I feel like Shine's the dark horse, the really competitive. I feel a competitive streak from here. So something to think about if you wanna back someone, right?
Yeah.
MM and Mikolo, have you all competed and for prizes before?
No, I haven't. So this is my first time. Hopefully, I'll win.
Hopefully you win. Okay. And so coming back to that, if you were to say like one of your main achievements in gaming, you can pick anything. It doesn't matter. It can be like for me, it was just a lot of time spent in gaming, right? I didn't win anything, so I'm not proud of it, but that's my top one. But maybe for each of you, like what do you think is your top like achievement so far in gaming? Maybe Shine, since you say you compete a lot, maybe you can start it.
Yeah, so I'm used to play League of Legends, and I used to go to Grandmaster that behind challenge a bit. So and in the Web 3 games, Night Hero in Solana,
Mm-hmm.
my team got into the final, and we're gonna compete in this Saturday.
Oh, okay. Wow, this one's the frequent competitor here. Now we are determining each one now. What about MM? In your case, what's your biggest achievement in gaming that you think so far?
Um. Uh, um. I can't answer you. I I I think I playing too fun with my
Right,
team.
right. But could you say that because I see you have fans here in the comments, right? So I think maybe if you ask me, I think you bring a lot of fun and joy to your fans, which I think is a great achievement. Because I can tell you one thing I am jealous of everyone on the challengers is that you're all good with community. And nobody follows me, so because I don't give any joy when they watch me play. So so that to me is definitely one, right? But Falco, what about you? What's your like best achievement?
Since most of the games that I play is a single player game, I don't really have that much achievements when it comes to multiplayer and online games. But probably when I can say that when I play like Dota or League of Legends, I play Teamfight Tactics as
Right.
well. Probably just reach the highest rank on that specific games.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
basically it.
That's great. Um, and Mikolo.
For me, maybe I remember last year we went to GMBN and we
Mm-hmm.
competed a play tournament there for a game, and yeah, we won. I think that's my greatest achievement in gaming. We won something during the play-in tournaments.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's just jump into some other questions, right? Let's talk about a bit about Web3. So some of you are like very deep in Web3. Some of you are new to it. I don't know actually. For some of you, if you're new to it, I don't think any of you are new to it. But let us know, like, when did you actually like first discovered Web3 gaming, NFTs, and what really excited you about like Web3 and things like the sandbox itself. Let's maybe start with Falcro this time.
Okay, so I first heard about Web3 gaming back in 2021. And honestly, it kind of blew my mind back then. The idea that players could own their assets, trade them, or earn while playing, that was basically what every gamer wants, right? But for me, the biggest win is the community. I think Web3 community has the best community. There's something powerful about players and creators, um, and shaping the world of gaming together in Web3, and that's basically what the Sandbox did. So yeah,
Great, thanks for
really
that.
excited.
What about you? What's your first impressions of Web3? And what do you think about it today?
I entered Web3 just last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's opened my eyes to new gaming experience. Where player can earn, own, and build real communities together. Yeah.
Great. Mikolo, what about you? Like you have been with us for a while, but when did you actually discover like Web3 gaming? I know you also promote some other games as well.
Yeah.
So like when was the first time and what caught you excited about it?
The first time, the first game I played is Axie Infinity. That opened my eyes into Web3, because a lot of Filipinos played that games during the pandemic, and everyone's inside the house only, and there's no jobs. And for us Filipinos, it's a great way to earn by just playing. So that concept made me realize that this is the future and there's an opportunity. So I grabbed it. I learned it, and yeah, it opened my eyes, especially to ownership as well. Like Falcro said, there's a lot of opportunities here in Web3 that um, right now we are seeing esports as well entering the Web3 space. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, and yeah.
Thanks. And last but not least, Shine. I mean, you're very involved in community, right? And how do you get into that? And what was your first experience? And you're competing a lot, it seems. So it seems like you're really neck deep in, right? So is community the core of why you're doing Web3 games at all?
Yeah, I'm same as Mikolo. The first I learned about web game is S Infinity in 2021 when it started to gain an attention. At first, I was just curious, but the more I explored, the more I realized how massive its potential really was. So I really impressed by the ownership of the Web3, the earning, and the community of web game is so strong. So,
I see.
so
So
we got
please go on. Yes.
so we decided to create its GameFi to build a great community in Vietnam to have fun and earn it and play together.
I see.
The
I see. I see.
community aspect in Web3 is so good.
So for all of you, you have probably already tested a bit about the Alpha Season 5. The sandbox has been in development for a while. And we are slowly introducing more and more features to make better games and more game types. We're starting out this particular challenge with parkour game. But for you as a gamer and all of you, whether it's casual or otherwise, what game or feature or type of game would you like hope to see in the sandbox? Like if you can ask for anything right now, because we are trying to make the game better. That's why we're still in alpha. It's not the final version of the game. Lots of ways to grow, but what is it that would make you excited to play more in a platform like the sandbox, for example? What kind of game? So maybe if you can start for this one.
Okay. My first sandbox experience feels super creative and fun. I love how much freedom players have to build and express themselves. It's
Mm-hmm.
like stepping into the world where your imagination set the rules, and that made it really special for me. I didn't need to be an expert. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. And do you have any expectations for like any kind of games or from this for the sandbox? Like, do you have any expectations from us? Follow-up question for MM. Like, do you think it can what can make it more exciting? For example.
Um. Uh. I like to play for my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And solo whatever map. I like every map. I play. Yeah.
Okay. So I think we can probably do more variety for you as well in the games. What about like let's say Mikolo? Like what's like your experience with the season 5, and what do you want or expect from us in the future as well? Type of games and so forth.
I love playing the season right now because there's a lot of upgrades, especially the boost, the abilities. It's pretty fun. Finally, we have that already inside the sandbox, and I would like to see more of team play game like MOBA if possible. It's pretty interesting how the sandbox will have a MOBA game or some like a battle royale game.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay. Shine, what about you? What's your experience so far, and what would you like us to do in the future? You're muted, Shine.
Okay, sorry. Right from the start, the season 5 gives off a strong sense of adventure and wilderness. It bestly introduced our Jurassic World team. I was immediately drawn in by the balance between exploration and responsibility. You are not just playing you, but you also taking care of the ecosystem, dealing
Mm-hmm.
with random events like wildfire or sandstorm. So
Mm-hmm.
it adds a new layer of depth to the gameplay, quite different from previous season, which
Mm-hmm.
focus more on creativity or brand-driven experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
Uh,
Thank you.
and I expect from season 5 to be a major step forward in terms of gameplay and variety. With the Jurassic World team and the introduction of new ability, it feels like a more dynamic and refreshing tech compared to previous season.
Hmm.
Season 4 was great, but season 5 seemed to focus more on interaction quality, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we introduced 3 abilities this season, but we hope to introduce more. And abilities can be used in many different ways. So I think that provides a more dynamic way of making more games. And last but not least on this, for Falcro, your side, like what do you expect, and how's your experience like, and what kind of games you want us to build in future as well?
So yeah, I'm a bit like Miko. I would love to see more of MOBAs, probably battle royales, auto chess. Like I don't know if you guys can somehow, if, you know, like make it possible for that to happen. That would be nice. I think to combine every all sorts of avatars, that all sorts of IPs inside Sandbox. This is gonna be amazing, I think. And the abilities that you guys introduced in Alpha Season 5 is top notch. You can double jump right now when you previously cannot. Is really amazing addition to Alpha Season 5.
Thank you. I mean, it seems like everybody wants to have League of Legends in the sandbox. I personally want Vampire Survivors and roguelike games in the sandbox.
Oh yeah, that's nice too. Like Hades, like a
Uh,
roguelike type of games. Like yeah.
so I actually think that we this season we would have a roguelike game, and it's early days, but it's something that we've looked at as well. So one of my years of dreams for the Sandbox to have a roguelike game is slowly coming true. I'm very excited for it. I haven't played it yet, and I'm looking forward to it. So I think if we can make roguelike, I think we one day can make a mobile game, right? Let's hope. Thanks for that. Now, last few questions, and I think the key one is your game plan. Like, how are you going to approach this tournament yourself? In terms of like what's your strategy, or you don't know yet, you're gonna play the game first in practice day and decide the strategy. But let us know like what's your approach. Let's maybe start with Shine this time.
Okay, so you mean the tournament, the Sea Challenger?
Yeah, the challenger. Like what's your strategy? Like have you set a strategy for this challenge yet? Or are you gonna plan it with your community in the practice round?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna plan it with my community in the practice round because I don't know what map we're gonna play yet.
I have to
But I
say,
think
it's
yeah,
quite simple. So the whole point is about how to optimize your time to be the fastest. It's not the hardest game. It's how you get to be the fastest. Just that's the main thing, right? So it's not a hard game, right? It's
yeah.
impossible to fail. It's just hard to be the fastest.
I think I like to parkour more in the sandbox. It's quite more difficult to get the reward. So, but
Yeah,
that's okay. So I think I'm
great.
gonna beat it.
Great. Well, good luck to you on that. And for community, if you like Shine and his plan and him, then please make sure to use the form later to sign up to follow him as his team. Mikolo, what's your strategy besides telling us that you are an OG in the Sandbox?
No, I think there would be no advantage because of that. But yeah, I think I'll plan my strategy during the practice session as well, because there's a lot of Filipino great parkour players I know. So maybe I'll ask some tips from them, especially how to beat the time the fastest. Some
Hmm,
tips. Yeah, I'll ask the community and just practice and enjoy.
okay. MM, what about you? What's your strategy for this tournament?
My plan for this season is to play alongside their community,
Hmm,
learn as much as I can, and just enjoy the journey. Since I'm still a new player
hmm,
and not very skilled yet, I want to take my time to understand the uh, mechanic and
hmm.
get better little by little. I
Yeah,
believe being part of community will help me grow and have a lot more fun along the way.
that sounds. I think you said something very important. I think we all should focus on having fun, right? I mean, winning is great, but fun is number one. Okay, so that's what I want to highlight. So go crazy, don't get angry. you know, very important. And Falcro, what's your strategy? Since you're the strategist, right, with Pokemon card games
Uh,
and stuff like that.
yeah, but parkour isn't something that requires a lot of strategy. I think it really revolves more about how much you train and get used to the map. Because I played parkour games before in Alpha Season 4, and I really hate parkour games, just like you, George. It's really slippery. You fall a lot. You get angry a lot. But yeah, I think I'm just trying to find the best parkour players in the community in Indonesia and try to learn from him the tips and trick and the mechanics as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah,
hopefully.
sounds. What I like hearing is everyone is tapping into the community. I would say the game we pick. Fortunately, even if you fall, you don't start from the beginning. Like I think the worst parkour experience I had was Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. There was that at the top of the building, and you fall and you start all the way at the bottom. I spent like 20 minutes trying to finish that stupid thing. I mean, it's fun, but I was annoyed. Okay, so So the game we pick won't have that problem. It will just slow you down if you miss your jumps. So that's where I think practicing a lot and making sure that you don't fall to maximize your time is that. So community helping you, telling you the camera angles and where to jump. One thing I want to encourage is you don't have to follow all the rules of the map, only the handicap. So that's a tip, right? The map may have rules, but you just need to finish fast. That's the key point, okay? And you must follow the handicap. Okay, so now for our community, if you have any questions you want to ask before we pick, please feel free to put your questions now. I'm looking at the comments and my team will send me the questions as well. Put it in whatever place that you're watching this. Any questions you want to ask the challengers about the rules, whatever it is. And I will then ask the questions, right? And one thing also is once you have determined who you want to support, make sure to sign up to be a team member of the each of these challenger. Pick one, right? Because you will have for the first 50 who sign up for each team will get an alpha pass for the season, which allows you to win sand if you play this season. So if you're going to do practice run, you're going to make money as well. So if you like Falcro, the first 50 in Team Falcro will get the season pass. First 50 in Mikolo's team will get the season pass. First 50 in MM's team and first 50 in Shine's team for a total of 200 passes that we're giving out today or until it's all given out. So make sure to sign up once you have decided on which challenger. Like Falcro's already pointing at himself. So it's Mikolo, MM as well, right? And Shine. When you pick, then the first 50 to sign up will that. So you can either wait until the end or you want to do it now. That's completely your choice. Now make sure to ask your questions and I will get into them and then we can then do the pick for the draw, right? So you know who you're competing against. Okay, so I see one question is, do we get a customizable NFT for the winning team? Yes, thank you for this question. I forgot to mention it. Now, the winning team, every member of the team will get a special design NFT for that team only, which means nobody else will get it. So which means that if, for example, if Shine's team won, we would design a wearable that is Team Shine and everyone will get. So if you have 1,000 followers, everyone will get it. Like we're not leaving anyone. So joining you will definitely get. So pick and only the winning team. So this is a flex for you in the community, right? So if you win, and please don't sell it, okay? It's to support your team, all right? But it's for you, and we will design it once we have the winner. We actually haven't designed it yet. So once the winner is out, we'll design it, we'll mint it, we'll send it to everyone free, just as long as you support. So that's a good question. Thank you. The question they I guess ask everyone here is, if you win the 3,000 sand, what is the first NFT you will buy? Anyone can answer this. What's the first NFT that you'll buy if you win?
I think I want to buy IT set avatar.
An avatar? A
Yeah,
tease avatar. Oh, nice.
Avatar.
Okay, that's cool. I just bought a what's that called? The Champions Tactics, the Ubisoft one as well. Cool avatar, right? What about the rest? Are you looking to buy an avatar now, or an NFT? Any NFT it could be a T-Rex. I know Mikolo wants a T-Rex, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
T-Rex
I
would
buy
be cool.
T-Rex. Yeah. T-Rex for me too. Or
Someone
land.
is saying, someone answer Care Bears, please. That's Vinchka. She wants someone to get Care Bears.
It's your profile pictures.
Well, I'll make it interesting, right? Since the theme is Jurassic World, nobody in my team knows this, okay? So I'm gonna do this today. Whoever who wins will also get the T-Rex.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
That's motivation right there.
Right, which is the legendary NFT. So I will make sure we get a T-Rex for the winner. We'll have to mint it now before it runs out. So probably these 2 days we'll get a T-Rex. So we'll reserve a T-Rex for the winner. How's that sound?
That's
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Looking
Alright.
forward to it.
Yeah, really, the
Exciting.
T-Rex. The T-Rex egg. So then they have to hatch it. But the T-Rex egg. It's actually my favorite experience. That's why I bought every dinosaur. I whatever I made, I just spent it. So I like the T-Rex. So I'll give a T-Rex to the winner. Any other questions? It's a question for Mikolo. Who do you want to defeat the most among the others? Wow, you're creating rivalry
Wow.
so early.
Why only for me? Shout out to you, Flying Skittles.
Yeah. So, do you have someone you want to beat, Mikolo? Wow.
Wow. Of course, I want to beat them all, but I think the most would be the pro player. I think.
They're all
Shine.
pros.
I
Which
think
one?
Shine.
Shine. Your target number one. He wants to beat you.
Okay, good luck with that.
It's a pro.
Well, they said others can answer too. I don't know if the rest wants to answer who you want to beat. But you can you can share if you want.
I'm just chilling.
Okay. Since there doesn't seem to be too many other questions, let me just quickly check. A lot of good luck and well wishes from the community, which I love. So I think it's going to be a really good time. So now I'm going to just do a random wheel to pick the competitors. Okay, so it's completely random. Good luck to you if you pick a right person to compete against. So I hope you see my screen. Let me know if you don't. Okay. So I have these names here, and this right? So now I'm gonna click.
So
the first person will compete against the third person I pick. Okay. So number two will compete with number 4. So I'm gonna pick 3 times. All right. So first person, let's see who's on the chopping block. Okay, so Falcro, you are number 1. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna remove Falcro from that. So the second team will be led by Mikolo. Okay, so which means in the first round, Falcro and Mikolo are not competing. Okay, so you guys,
We're friends.
So Mikolo, let's see if you fight Shine, okay?
Yeah, maybe we'll fight together for the first round.
This early.
So the next person I picked will compete against Falcro, okay? So let's do this.
Shine, please go easy on me, Shine.
See you in the
Okay,
final.
so Falcro will compete with Shine, and Mikolo will compete with in the first round. Okay, so there you have it. That is your matchups, and I hope you are ready. So Falcro and Shine, you'll be in the first session, so you'll be the first to compete. Just a reminder, it's the best average time of your best 3 times, and you have 2 chances for penalties, right? So that's something that you want to strategize during your practice day. Sunday we will do the handicap and then play together with the community. You are welcome to join, but you can't suggest anything. Okay, and then and all 2 teams will compete on the same day, so you will immediately know who goes to the final at the end. Okay. So just if you need to clarify that, please check with our team, and then we'll get the community vote, and then you can do your practice run. So best of luck to everyone. I'm super excited, and I think we have gone almost exactly an hour, and I think thank you again for joining us at this hour. I hope you got a better idea of your challenges community. Pick your challenger. I will not pick because I like them all, and I'm the organizer, so I'm not going to take sides. But I wish all the best of luck. Make your picks. Remember, first 50 for each challenger. The team will get an Alpha Season Pass. Make sure to get your community if they haven't gotten one yet. Alpha season passes this season is quite limited and a little bit harder to get than last season. So this is probably the easiest way you're going to get it. Make sure to join and sign up as soon as possible, okay? And with that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the Sandbox, thank you for joining us. We hope that you have some fun with this. The key is fun and feedback is important. Let us know if you have any suggestions. And of course, choose your KOL, join their team, their squad, and let's make this SEA challenge exciting. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the metaverse. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
See
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Good luck,
you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Good luck. Let's go.
Bounce it,